I know it's Tuesday and it's not exactly anyone's favorite day of the week, at least anyone that I know, but the weather, not bad. It's been a beautiful, calm, and otherwise kind of mild day. Temperatures still coming down from the low and mid 70s for most anyway. We're already in the 60s as we look toward Newport. It's 72 in New Bedford and 74 in Providence. Now, the bigger change that you've probably noticed over the last, I'd say 2 hours or so, is that clouds are increasing across southern New England, and that trend is going to continue as we move through the evening. What's happening here? Well, satellite and radar close to home, pretty quiet. It's just the clouds, mostly mid and high clouds at this point, but as we look back to our south and west, oh, there's a lot more happening here. Low pressure already taken over parts of the Delmarva, the Ohio Valley, bringing rain. Thankfully, not much in the way of thunderstorms here, and it does look like our chance of thunderstorms as that gets to us are pretty low, but we're still keeping an eye. Let's get through tonight first, and then we'll talk about what comes next. Overnight tonight, the summary here, temperatures in the low to mid 50s. Most of us, give or take, between about 52 and 58 degrees, mostly cloudy, and that's really all she wrote. Nothing too exciting happening. As we head out the door tomorrow morning, it's relatively warm still, at least for this time of year. Again, with temperatures in the mid 50s for the most part, climbing into the 60s somewhat quickly through the morning, but the clouds stick around. It's going to be a gray start to the day. As for the afternoon, still kind of gray, some peaks of sun here and there, but expect more clouds than anything else. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s along the coast and the 70s as we head a little further inland, depending again on where you live. For example, Providence 72 tomorrow, 68 in New Bedford, 66 for Westerly, and looking at 72 for your high temperature in New Bedford as well. Clouds stay stubborn, they stay put, and they continue to increase as we move through Wednesday. But I will say most of your day remains dry until that area of low pressure I just showed you on satellite and radar crawls back to us. And I do think we could get a shower later tomorrow evening or even tomorrow night. And then in the overnight, that's where things get a little soggier. You can see as we go from 8, 9, 10 o'clock past midnight, showers overtake the area and some pockets of heavy rain as well. As we move to your morning commute on Thursday, things are still pretty soggy, so expect some slowing in terms of the roads, expect some traffic. You guys know what happens as soon as it starts raining around here, the traffic gets worse than it already is. So just keep that in mind for the morning. The afternoon, it's not a washout, but we will be in and out of the showers, some mist and drizzle along the coast as well as we get through your Thursday. Now heading into Friday and Saturday, we are looking to keep this kind of soggy, unsettled pattern around. You can see rain chances not exactly nothing as we get to the end of the week and the start of the weekend here. But I will say this, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all 3 wet days, if you will. Not going to be washouts, just going to be a little uncomfortable. Let's get to the 7-day forecast here. And as you can see again, as we move through Thursday, I think that's one of the soggier days, and even still, you get some dry time later in the afternoon. Friday, I think it's a couple showers, spotty here and there. Saturday, we could see some pockets of heavy rain coming back in, so we'll keep an eye out for that. But again, I don't think it's a washout. Sunday, we start to clear out, and we finally get some sun at the end of the day. It's going to be a little breezy, but that's about it. Monday and Tuesday, just in time to go back to work. Look beautiful.